Information security program maintenance. Got to make sure your security remains stable at an acceptable level throughout the entire system development life cycle, all the way from initiating, all the way through day-to-day operation, through that program ending. So you want to evaluate your objectives. What are your goals of security? What are you trying to do? You're going to look at your business goals, and your security goals are generally going to be to ensure that those business processes happen smoothly, without interruption, without danger, without risk or undue risk. Evaluate compliance conditions. What's necessary to ensure that compliance is met? We're generally looking at the business processes, making sure someone doesn't skip a step, they're doing the right thing. We're going to be monitoring. We're going to be setting in controls to force them to do things a certain way. Drop downs where they can only pick a specific choice instead of typing in something wrong. Evaluate the program management. Is it being run effectively? Is it being run cost effectively? Is it achieving its goals? Evaluate operations management. Day to day. Is it running smoothly? Is it doing what it should from day to day to day without fail? Is it monitoring consistently? Are we getting proper feedback? The technical management. Is it being run as well as it could? Are we using the right technologies? Are we using new tools that are available that can enhance? Are we using something old? Is something old more effective? Evaluate the resources available to us. And this is a hard one because the resources are a big part of this. Properly managing. This includes personnel. Do we have the right people? Do we have the right budget? Do we have the time? It goes very similar to project management. You only have so many people that have certain skill sets. You just can't make up a skill and try to do something. You have it or you don't have it. You can train people for it if you've got time. You can contract out to someone who has that skill, bring in a hired gun, so to speak, to do that job. Or you can farm it out to someone else. But these things cost money. How much money do you have? Do you have the budget for it? If you don't, you can't. Conduct assessments. Are things working right? And this can be security audits. Is security working? Remember, you want to be reviewing that on a regular basis. You got your quarterly and annual audits, but we also want continuous monitoring. We want to know before we wait for that quarterly report. If we're waiting for it, we're losing time, and we have problems that could have been occurring for quite a while. Remember, it's a lot cheaper to fix something when it happens than it is to fix it later. Recalls are expensive. Fixing it at the factory, relatively cheap. And conduct reviews. Look at how things work. Are we getting good results? Is executive management happy with the summaries? Is the implementers getting the details they need? Can they work with it to make things smoother? Are things working as they're supposed to achieve your business goals?